It's Friday, August 17th, 6:52 a.m. and I've already checked, and the only thing that happened out here is that the fruit in the basket is gone. There was an apple and a banana in there. Now, on August 9th, so that would be 8 days ago, they took one apple. There were 2 apples in the basket. They took one and left one. And then on the 13th, I added the banana in. So those have been there since the 13th. This is the, what did I say, 17th. So for 4 days, they've been there and not disturbed. And the banana peel's clear over here. And it seems like the banana peel always ends up over here, which is that far from the basket and headed towards the weeds. So whatever it is usually eats the banana in the yard, leaves the peel about right here, and there's always no trace of the apple. So they take the apple somewhere with them. And I think it is a Bigfoot, because I don't believe anything else is going to get in that basket. So that's all that's happened this morning, and I got to go to work. So that'll be it for now. Sunday, August 19th, 6:54 a.m. Okay, I just woke up. Jim went to the truck and made a discovery this morning. First of all, though, I gotta tell you something. Last night, I put this sound recorder in this window right here, and I shut the window down so that, you know, no sounds from the inside would get to it. So I left it there. Probably it was 10 o'clock last night. And wait till you see what's outside. Okay, I'll show you where it is, because that's the porch. Look what's over here under this window on this little ledge. Unfreaking believable. That is my recorder that they took in May, at the end of May. I'm blown away. I'm totally blown away. I'd pretty much given up on that coming back. However, I was just thinking a couple days ago, it's been, what is that? May, June, July, almost 3 months. But I don't know, it seems like it has something to do with me putting the recorder in that window last night. And why they chose to put it here, I don't know, but okay, there's where they put it. This is the window that I put the other recorder in last night, right here. So that's how that probably looked to them. except for the window was all the way down. So I am stoked. This is awesome. Except all gone. There's no internal memory, so there's no sounds on it. Because if you remember, the SD card was all broken up. So, anyways. Yep. Now, if you remember, they brought the batteries, the battery cover, and the SD card back. It's June 5th, 3:10 p.m. I just got home from work, and the first thing I noticed was that chair is upside down by the door. It's supposed to be right over there. Now, apparently, Jim came home for lunch, and he sat in that chair and ate lunch. While he was here, he found these two batteries down here by my shoes on the floor. It's Friday, June 8th. It's 3:15 now. And guess what is in the basket? Let's go look. It is the battery cover from my recorder. It's Saturday, June 30th, 8:10 a.m. I came out here to check things, and I'm talking quietly because my granddaughter's here, sleeping still. I came out here to check things, and I made a very significant discovery in the little basket in the magnetic bowl. That is my SD card from my sound recorder. Broken. And the corner's broken off. Yeah, and it's open to cover. Oh boy. It looks like it's a stick stuck in there. Oh my goodness. No wonder it was in a million pieces. Look, it's all like... Look, it's got dirt on it. And wow. Yeah, it looks like it's seen some better days. Well, we'll have to see if it still works. Okay. Well, guys, they brought it back. Look. The SD slot.
What is that?
Looks like a piece of stick. This is what I dug out of the memory card slot. And it's wood. I'm going to put it in a bag.
Ought to be taken care of.
Right. I mean, Jim just made a good point that it must have been kind of taken care of because it's not waterproof. And it's still working. So, it's seen better days. I mean, with the dirt and the stick and all that. But apparently it hasn't been in... I mean, it's rained hard lately. I mean, super hard.
Well, not even lately. It's been 3 months, you say?
Well, yeah. But I mean, just recently, it's rained like super hard. So they've taken care of it somehow so that it didn't get ruined from being too wet anyways. So, okay, so I tested it out. I put the batteries back in. I've cleaned it. It's still scratched and stuff, but it works. So it will be going back into action again. What a good little recorder. Because it's been through some stuff. Awesome. What are they called, Jim?
Hydrangeas.
Hydrangeas off last night because they were getting really old. I don't remember them being upside down when I threw them over there. I just threw them over, and I remember them being the other way. And they're like perfectly side by side and upside down. Okay, now, like I said earlier, last night we had a fire and we were putting this wood in the fire, okay? See, the pieces are, there's holes. What kind of wood is this, Jim?
I don't know.
Cherry?
I don't know.
It's really, really dry and pithy, kind of, you know, with the holes and everything. So that's what we were putting in the fire. Okay, so Jim split it over here before, you know, the fire, of course. And here's a bunch of little pieces that were left from it. Now, Jim just came home. He had to go out on a call. So he came home from work and he brought me over here by this tree to show me pieces of that wood clear over here. See, they start here. You can tell it's the same wood. It's really soft and pithy. And see, there's a piece. Here's a bunch. There's a piece. I wonder if they were throwing it or something. See, it's got holes in it, just like the wood out back that we were burning. This piece has holes in it too. Yeah, that's about where it starts, is here. Yeah, but we looked around, we haven't seen it anywhere else. I wonder what they were doing out here last night. See, that had to be after we went in. That wasn't during the fire. So I don't know, Jim, this wood must have really interested them. It is kind of weird. It's all the color and the texture of it and everything. One quick thing I forgot to mention is I counted the days from when they took it till today, and it was 80 days exactly. I'd like to take a minute now to explain something. This is what I wrote down off the first recorder that was in the basket. That's what I put in. Now this is the task cam, and this is what I've put in so far. Now this is the rest of the night. Okay? So, what I'm trying to tell you is there was activity going on all night. And there's so much that if I put it all in, it would take me forever to make this video. So I'm only going to put in the highlights. So I'm going to go through, pick out the best stuff, and put it in. But just so you know, stuff went on all night long. So, I mean, it was crazy to listen to it. But it's just like, I don't know, they come up and they hang out in the yard, do stuff, at least sometimes. You know, some nights they're up here doing stuff all night long. So anyways, just wanted to explain that. It's Saturday, August 25th, 11:23 a.m. We've been working outside this morning, doing some things, and a little bit ago I came out here, I cleaned this basket, and I put 2 apples and a banana in it. Okay, now nothing's been touched that I can see, except for this brown crayon. Now, I put this out a couple days ago, and see, yesterday it was on the chair, and I came out and just the brown crayon was like this way. The other ones were the way I'd left them. And I thought, well, I can't guarantee that that was them that messed with it. And then this morning, it was moved. The brown one was moved. I can't remember exactly how. I didn't document it. But it was moved a little bit. So, actually thinking about it now, before I went in, I had taken the 3 crayons and put them this way so that the wind wouldn't blow them at all. Now, these 2 are back here, and just the brown one is over there, right beside where I wrote hi with the brown crayon. So it's like they've been moving that brown crayon. That means that they were up since I put that fruit in the basket, which was at, hold on, I'll look. It was at 8:55. So within this couple hours, I think that they did this. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to move them. See how it's just right beside where I wrote hi? I'm going to move them again. I'm going to put them in a way that will be harder for it to just the brown one roll. I wish I had documented it. I'm going to document this time. We'll see if something else happens. Okay, I'm putting them sideways, and I put the brown one in the middle. So it's blue, brown, black. I'm going to take a picture too.
Get this step in.
Okay, we're at the top of the hill, and Jim just found...
You gonna survive?
No, footprints.
Look.
Yep. Wow, wait, what? Look, I see something going that way.
And here.
And there. And there. No, that wouldn't be deer, right?
No.
Well,
No.
here you can see step, step.
I mean, look at this. Bink, bink.
Oh,
I see at least 3 steps.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know how well it's going to show in your video.
Is there any way to? Is there any way to measure?
Did you bring a tape?
I did. It's under my arm.
Okay, so from here, there's the first step. From here,
And that's how many feet?
say 48 if you step from right here.
48 inches.
Yeah.
And then between, I mean, you can see.
From there, it's another 48 inches.
Really, so cool.
From there to this last, well, there's more down there. 48.
Okay, so definitely steps.
48.
You see any more?
Consistently 48. Well,
I wonder about,
you have to follow them clear down through if you want to follow them.
really?
Yeah.
How much further can you follow them?
Well, from here I can see another 20 feet.
Really? More of them?
Yeah.
I can't come in there. I'm not dressed for it.
From here I can see another 20 feet.
We'll go and then...
Okay, from here they turn right. 48. 48.
Wow. So do you think... It looks to me like there was 3 of them. Because there's that one. There's one that goes off that way, and it's in a straight line. And then there's this one that goes off. Can you see steps in this one? Or this one?
Well, I do. That looks like 36. 36.
Yeah, so this was bigger. This one's...
36.
Wow. What about this one? I can see it goes steps here and then there.
It's kind of side-by-side steps. I mean, I don't know how I'm going to...
Well, maybe it took a little step and then it started stepping. I don't know.
Well, to the first one it's 36.
Then go from
I
that
don't know
one
what you
to
meant.
like the next one because...
Okay. 37. 36. 36. And I kind of lose this one.
Okay. I say it was 3 individuals. It sounds like a really big one and 2, I don't know, smaller than that one anyway, so. You know...
The middle one seems like it's the best.
Yeah. So 48 inches is 3. That's 4 feet between each step.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is that big?
That's pretty good. You do a step. See how big yours is, just a normal step. Now see, you were exaggerating there though.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do.
I
Just
take a big step.
Take a normal step. Just take a normal step. Now measure it. I think you were still kind of...
32.
So, yeah, 48's pretty...
That's about average for what I would take.
You're crazy. Well, that's interesting. I was just asking Jim if he thought these were fresh then. He said, yeah, very fresh. And just at that point we heard, woo, right over there. Of course I had the camera off. But... I don't know. They were right up here, obviously. 6:49 p.m. now, and we just came down from the top of the hill looking at those footprints, and my experiment seems to have worked because I just was on my way back in looking at the crayons, and it caught my attention that they're staggered. So I got the picture out to compare, and this is how I left them. It was, it's hard to see in this. Apparently it was blue, brown, black, pointing up against the clip. And now they're turned the other way. They're having lots of fun with these crayons today. I was just talking to them about it. Asking if they've been having a good time with these crayons. Okay, so I'm going to put them away and we'll see. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll just do it right now. Let's see. I think I'll put them this way. So it's blue, brown, black up against long ways. See if anything happens. Sunday, August 26, 9:05 a.m. So they were up and they did one thing, and that is that they moved that new magnet that we bought from up there on the railing to down there. And that's all they did. I have no idea why they did that, but at least I know they're here for sure. So anyway, that's it. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff out here, new, and fruit in the basket and stuff, but they didn't touch anything else. So that's it. It's now 6:25, and this has been happening all day today. I set the animals up there. I washed them, the stuffed animals, and I set them up there. Now, they were up there just fine for a couple days. Oh boy, here we go with the... they were just fine up there, not falling off. But today, this is the third time that the dog has been knocked off. Okay. Oh, this keeps fogging. There's no wind, so I don't know. I don't think it's fallen off by itself since it keeps happening. It's Tuesday, August 28th, 6:24 a.m. Okay, out on the porch. Stay in here, Amy. Dead center of the porch is a leaf. Let's see. Now, I saw this when I got up and I thought it was odd. But I thought I can't discount, you know, nature. So I ignored it. And then a little bit later, Jim comes in and says, there's a leaf dead center of the porch. So apparently he thinks it's odd too. Another thing about it is that there's this leaf thing been going on. I haven't said anything about it, but here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, on August 15th, I found this, well actually I think it was there before that. I found this leaf on the gifting board, like right dead center, and the tip of it went right down in the crack of the bark on that stump. It's hard to see it from here, but, and I thought that was pretty odd too, but I never did anything about it because I couldn't rule out that it just fell from the tree. But now that this happened, and they've done things with leaves before, I'm wondering if they're on one of these leaf kicks again and doing stuff with the leaves. So I didn't check in my boots. Let me see. Nope, nothing in my boots. So I haven't checked the back porch yet. I'm going to go see if anything happened back there. Okay. Oh my, yes, they were up. They moved that magnet down there again. What the heck? Okay, so they were definitely up. And look what's in the middle of this porch. 2 leaves. And one's facing that way and one's facing this way. Wow. I think they're definitely doing stuff with the leaves. And you know what? They're doing very subtle things lately. Well, I guess they did that too. Turned the dye over and moved it a little bit. But they have been doing very subtle things lately, like moving the crayons the other day. I forget the date. And the day that the puppy kept getting knocked on the ground. Well, I thought I couldn't rule the wind out, but that has been sitting there ever since I put it back, and it was more windy than that day, and it still hasn't fell off. So I'm pretty sure they were knocking it off too. Just little subtle things. So that's cool. I wonder why they keep putting that there. Nothing in the grill. Crayons are the same. That's so strange. Fruit's not touched. And nothing over here is touched. I did notice this big leaf last night right here, but I think that probably is natural. Except it comes from not this tree, but that tree. And yeah, it could have made it back here. So I can't rule it out. So it's probably not them. But yep, that's what they did. And I have to go to work today, of course. So I can't take a whole long time documenting this. But I think that's it. It's Wednesday, August 29th, 7:22 a.m. And this morning my chair is straightened. And that leaf that was in the middle of the floor yesterday is now under the foot of my chair. Now, I think yesterday when I came home from work it had blown over this way. So, I don't know if that's an accident or on purpose. What do you guys think? I know straightening my chair was not an accident. That is all that's happened so far that I can see. Nothing on the back porch. Nothing else here. So, guys, last night I made these arrangements for the Bigfoots. I'm wondering, is this an arrangement? Like a reply to what I made? Is this an arrangement for me? Just not sure. I just don't know, but it's pretty cool, huh? It is kind of pretty, and it's like they made sure I'd see it. Here's Jim's thoughts on it. I told him about it. He said, yeah, I see that with the Santa positioned right on top of it. Like they gave it to you yesterday, but it blew away from where they had it. So they were making sure you got it this time. And added the Santa because you left them an arrangement out back. So I'm thinking he's right. That is so cool. I think I'm going to keep it. I carefully brought it in and it is still staying together. And I told them thank you. And what's weird is yesterday when I was walking around the yard getting stuff for their arrangements, I almost picked one of these up to give them. But I figured it'd be too hard to use and blow away. But they figured it out, didn't they? Hey, May. No, 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 no. Unreal. I just carried this into the kitchen there were some little bugs on it, to like tap them off into the sink, and I accidentally dropped it upside down in the sink. And that is still attached. How crazy is that? I figured I ruined it. Wonder how they got that to stay on there. Huh. Well, that's definitely going to be on my wall of beautiful natural gifts that they've given me. Look. Don't believe that was an accident at all now.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what's going on, but okay, the puppy's knocked off. Now these two things are not, but how in the heck would the wind have done that? Because it's a little windy.
Wind shouldn't have blown that up.
I don't think so either. So the umbrella that I put them over the clay Bigfoots because they were melting. So I put that over them to protect them. Jim, come here. I'll show you. Look on the handle. Now how did this get there?
You didn't do that?
I didn't do that.
That happened while we were gone?
I don't know. They would have been up here, so I mean, unless whenever I put the umbrella there, they like attach, but I don't remember them attaching. What do you think?
Yeah. I think you would have heard them clacking when they fell.
Yeah. It's funny. I think they did do it, but
I did it while we were gone.
looks like something they would do. Yeah, I don't remember it, right, when I put it out here at all, so. They are fun. Yeah, we've been gone about a half hour because we went and got ice cream. And, of course, I didn't check things before I left. I wish I had, but I can't say for sure, but I think that they put those there. Yeah, let me see let me try something. The first time I put the umbrella out here, I came out like, I don't know, 15 minutes later, and it was on the ground. So I put those rocks on there so it wouldn't blow away. Now, I'm going to do an experiment. And I'm going to put the umbrella there like I did before and see if if they attach to it. Yeah, even if I get it close, even if I'm trying, they aren't sticking to it. Huh. So that means they did it. That's so cool. So that is so funny that they did that. And I guess they did that too. Don't know what it is about that dog. Let's see anything else messed with. It takes some doing to knock that over. It's Saturday, September 1st, 7:45 a.m. Okay, I've checked the front and back porches and nothing has happened. But I came out just to look around. I don't know why, I just decided I should look around. And I found this in right at the edge of the sidewalk in that mowed grass. It's like it's a partial print. Here's the heel. There you see toes. And then you don't see the big toe because it's in the grass that's thicker. Like it would be right there. The edge of the heel comes back down, or the edge of the foot would come back down here. And I measured it, and it's about 16 inches long. Now up here's another partial, I believe. It's pressed down in the grass. It just catches like the edge of the heel, right there, the edge of the foot. So it's like it took a step. There's the good one, and there's the partial of the other. So I put my foot beside it, and I have to do it on this side because of the shadow that's cast from the sun. But that's how big that is. That is huge. And see, it stepped here, it pressed down the grass that's mowed, but this grass popped back up. That would be in the print, but it popped back up because it's, you know, it's not lawn trimmings. So here is the tape measure, and I didn't want to lay it down yet. I took pictures, but I didn't want to lay it down until I did the video. And it is, I'd say 15.5 to 16. It's hard to you know, gauge it exactly because the toes, you know, you lose the big toe for sure as to where it is. Definitely between 15 and 16 inches though. Yeah, I can definitely see toes here, here, I think there, but they start getting obscure right in there. So that's pretty awesome, I think. Oh, there's more to this story, I forgot. Now look where the footprints are coming from. I put cat food out here last night because we have a stray cat that's been coming around, so we wanted to give it some food. So I put it in a pile, and it's partially eaten, but I don't know that a Bigfoot ate it. I just don't know, but there's the cat food, and right there's the print walking away. So, I mean, maybe or maybe not, I'm not sure, but it's pretty interesting. So yeah, there's the print. There's my footprint beside it. Okay, now I'm going to look around, because it looks like whatever, walked this way. So I'm going to look around and see if there's any more anywhere. Another thing, considering the audio that I've been going over, they're obviously right out here in the front yard a lot during the night. So that doesn't surprise me, and it kind of solidifies in my mind that, yeah, they're in the front yard a lot at night. So I accidentally stepped in it right here a little bit. But I came back to measure the width, and at the ball it's about 8-ish, 9. The heel, about 5. It's all approximate because it's too hard to see in that grass, but that would be about right, I think. Okay, I'm going to check around for others. Look at what a perfect spot this would be for him to hide and spy on the front of the house. See? You can see the 2 windows, you can see the front porch, you can see a light like from the TV or whatever. Got this huge bush behind the tree they can hide behind nicely. And there's this, okay, there's a fence here for this, and see, you can get down in this little like cubby hole, climb in there and hide. And I've found broken branches in here, like it was one of their marked hiding spots. If you look back in my video called, let's see, what a great place for him to just hide but watch the house. Perfect shot of the living room from here. And there's another lilac bush here. I think Jim's planning on cutting these down this year. They might not like that. See? All this cover. And look. Perfect shot of our bedroom, which is that window, and the living room. 2 windows. So just a thought about where they could be hiding, and maybe running up to the porch or doing whatever they do. I also found hair between this bush and Jim's truck, and I believe it was, well, it was a clump and it was matted. I'll maybe put a picture in here. But it was like right between the bush and Jim's truck. Here's the front of it. Okay, Also, we found handprint on Jim's truck, and they've put things on the bed of his truck, and they've put wood in his truck, and so it's not like they're never there. That little log has been up in that tree, because we put it there. That was my log I used to hit the tree with to make a wood knock, and I leaned it up against it for a long time, and then we stuck it in the fork of the tree. Now it's on the ground this morning. Another thing is that log, or I mean little log, it was leaning this way. Like the longest part of it was this way. So how did it get clear over there? Yeah, I wonder. Okay, I brought Jim out. Yeah, you said what it was wedged in there, Sycamore?
Yes.
And I said it was coming this way, but it was also leaning down this way. So how to get clear over here on this side of the tree?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Well, I know what happened. Because there's no way that fell, because it was leaning that way. It had to be taken out. And you say it was wedged in good, right?
Yeah.
Was it?
It was wedged in there as tight as I could put it in there.
Okay. Alright, that's interesting. I've been wondering for months and months why they haven't messed with it.